Good to go?
Let's do
I
it.
think we are.
All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm Erik Wahlberg. I'm a veteran game designer and a big fan of D&D. I'm playing here with my homies with Timeless Gamer. And we're going to get started pretty quickly here. We're playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. That's 5th edition that came out in 1977. And I think that predates pretty much everybody here. And we are going to have a quick one-shot adventure. We have a group here. They are the Black Talons, actually specifically the Black Talon Brigade. And they are a mercenary group that escorts merchants across the endless sands, a very inhospitable desert that has not only the elements to worry about, but the inhabitants. When we start the group here, this is 5 of the 10 that are in the Black Talon Brigade, and they are taking a respite at Zarm's Rest, which is an oasis trading outpost, pretty much smack dab in the middle of the Endless Sands Desert. So we will get started, but I would like each one of you guys to go through and tell us your characters' names and a little bit about them, and then we'll get started. Let's start with Brother Haleth.
I be Brother Haleth, and I hail from Sir Joseph Banks.
All right, Thorn.
My name is Thorn the Stalwart from Neverwinter.
With his +2 axe, because he even says
+2. Yes.
And Roderick. Oh, sorry.
Roderick, I'm a magic user. I'm a mage. I love reading books, and I honestly don't know why I'm here. I just got dragged along by these weirdos. I love being in my library, reading every single book that I can, and I find that I'm not very lucky most of the time, and I guess this factors into that. The fact that I'm with this caravan right now. So, I'll just go with the flow.
Yeah, well, as long as you don't mind riding camels, letting them do all the dirty work and collecting.
Well, camels are dirty overall anyway, so.
Aldrich, you're next.
Yes, I'm Sir Aldrich of the Silver Cross. I hail from the Sultanate of Tondo, and I happen to see this guy walking, this group walking. So I just, I have nothing else better to do, so I just tag along.
All right, and Aldrich, you are a paladin, right?
Yes.
Yes. And Shander, you're last.
Hi, my name is Shander from the Crimson Clan. I only joined this group of people because I just happened to see Aldrich the Paladin walking around, and I happened to see this dwarf, Thorn the Stalwart. And it just annoys me that they have a ragtag group, yet they never actually hire a freaking half-elf like me.
Very nice. All right, so we're going to get started. Okay. You sit at a roughly hewn table at Zarm's Rest, the air thick with smoke and the scent of spiced meat roasting over a fire. It's a brief respite after a grueling month-long trek escorting a merchant caravan across the endless sands. Your company, the Black Talon Brigade, have earned this break. Around you, the tavern buzzes with life. At a nearby table, a wild-haired half-orc slams down a pouch of coins after besting an off-duty guardsman in an arm wrestling contest. "Come on, pretty boy," he shouts, eyeing Ardlick with a toothy grin. "Show me the strength of your faith. Take me on." The crowd cheers, and the challenge hangs in the air like a gauntlet thrown at your feet. By the bar, men hurl wickedly sharp daggers at a wooden disc mounted on the wall. The disc bears crude symbols, skulls, suns, and broken swords. The thud of steel against wood mixes with laughter and curses. Anyone's welcome to try their hand if they dare. At the next table, a group of locals plays Skulls and Suns, a dice game foreign to your eyes. Among them, an inebriated priest clings to the last remnants of his luck. His hands shake as he pulls strange trinkets from his belt. A small gold figure, ancient bronze coins, and an ominous scroll tube that looks far older than the priest himself. What would you like to do? So I'll start with Aldrich. You were openly challenged by the half-orc. he wants to arm wrestle you, and apparently for coin.
Well, what I'm gonna do, since I'm lawfully good, I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna accept the challenge. I'm gonna pass it to my brother Halet.
Predictable.
All right, Haleth. He turns towards you.
Passing in to me, why don't ya? Coward, I should say. Fine then, be knave. Challenge accepted. So I put my elbow on the table, arms wide open. Come on.
The half orc leans forward, looking at you. Ha! You'll be even easier. What are you? 14? Puts his arm up. And he puts down the pouch of coins and he says, 10 gold pieces.
I interject and lean over to Thorn. 2 gold pieces says that Hallett breaks his arm.
Interjecting as well, going to Thorn and Roderick. 5 gold coins. He's not going to win.
Good deal.
All right. Are you ready to lean in and give it a shot with this arm wrestling contest? All right. So I want you to go ahead and use your roll 20. And for a lot of these checks, this is something that's kind of homebrewed because in later editions of Dungeons & Dragons, they have skill checks specific to athletics and acrobatics and other things. Not so much for first edition. So what I'm doing is we have what I call regular, hard, and very hard challenges. And so for a regular challenge, you would want to roll 3d6 and roll under your attribute that would affect that. In this case, we're using strength.
You may have to share the stepping out meta. Joe, you may have to share the roll 20 screen for this one.
And if you don't want to, that's okay. It's whatever you guys would prefer.
All right.
I'm okay with either one.
Sharing. All right.
And so, Brother Haleth, this half orc is not only very well practiced in arm wrestling, but he's a bit of a cheater. And you notice that although the rules are you cannot grip the table with your other arm, he does occasionally grab the corner and use a little bit of leverage, just enough that it's hard to call him out on it. So you have to roll 5d6 and roll under your strength, which should be quite an effort.
Okay.
So go to the 5,
D6.
slide over to 5.
D6, tap the 5.
There you go. You want to roll 16 or
Copy.
less. Your strength is 16, which is pretty hardy for your character.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good luck.
26.
Tap the D6. Yeah, there you go. You already did.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. So you rolled a 15, which is less than your strength. So would you like to describe to the audience how you're able to best the cocky, wild-haired half-orc in arm wrestling?
He cheated.
First of all, fuck Roderick and fuck and fuck Shander. And fuck Aldrich and fuck Thor.
He
All
actually
of the
manages to curse all
Kabul
three of us
mind.
all at the same time. Must be Tuesday.
Okay, so I guess without a description, but with your explicatives, that you're saying no thanks to my friends, and you are able to, at great effort, but through persistence, you tire them out, and then you take over. And at first, the entire tavern, or at least the ones that are watching, are quiet, they're shocked, and then a loud roar echoes across the tavern of the new champion, and you now also have 10 gold pieces, sir. What would you like? He leaves in disgust. He walks out the door. What would you guys like to do next?
Yeah, and I lean over to Thorn. He cheated, and I still hand over the 2 gold pieces anyway. Okay, a deal's a deal.
I handed it my 5 gold as well to Thorn. It's like, yeah, he was just lucky. It's Tuesday.
And I was
A pleasure doing business with you,
Speechless.
gentlemen.
Since you've won, might as well buy us a nail.
Indeed.
You know what? Why not? I'm feeling generous.
Okay.
Here.
Sure. A quick round for my boys.
okay, everyone. Gather around and I'll get you some of the finest wines in here.
Ale, wench. Okay.
And then the waiter turns and says, "Excuse me."
I said ale, wench.
I'm
He said-
actually pointing at Roderick as well when the bartender asked that.
All right. So some libations are enjoyed and some drinks are consumed. And there is still the dagger knife throwing that's happening over our version of dart throwing contests that are happening. That's pretty active. And then, of course, as I said, that there's the group right next to you that are playing the Skulls and Sons dice game.
All right. So yeah, just everybody just leans back, takes a drink of their, of their ale, brought over by, by grudgingly by
Smug.
by the wind.
Smug brother Haley.
The waiter is not actually a wench. He's just named wench. Okay. Anyway.
I leaned on to Roderick. I think it's wedge, not wench.
Okay. Wench. Anyway. Continue then.
Go on.
All right. What would you folks like to do?
There's a
we-
dark
we-
contest, right?
Yes, we speak among ourselves and say we are really running low on funds. I know I know this whole thing is that I'm not supposed to be here, but money's money. As somebody who who loves literature, I'm always looking around for money to buy more books. So what are we supposed to be doing, guys? What shall we be doing, fellows?
You like books? Why don't we raid a library?
Right. When is our next job then?
Maybe Brother Halet or Eldrick probably knows.
Not that anybody cares. I'm just gonna go with you guys.
Okay, now
Perhaps
hold on for
we
a
should
second,
ask the
guys.
party
not-
if there's anything strange going on in the neighborhood.
Guys, I'm a
Or we busting bills
paladin.
now.
I came from a rich family. See my armor and my sword. So I don't care about any money.
All
I was rolling my eyes and going, it's like, this is the 10th time he said this today. I hear one more time how shiny his armor is, I will slash it.
All right. We look around and check if anybody is offering any job opportunities.
There's certainly job opportunities because this is where a lot of people like you will come at the end of some work, looking for other work. And being a mercenary group, you're pretty flexible. There are 5 more of you, but they're about town. They said they would meet you guys later. But about this time, a small fight breaks out over by the knife throwing board. Apparently, somebody thought that somebody had got more of a bullseye than the other, and now it's fisticuffs, which pours over a little bit towards you. And at that point, the priest and the others that are gambling with the dice game, they all kind of grab their coins and pick it up and kind of pull away. The priest less agile because he's obviously drunk, and he kind of staggers past you guys and bumps into Thorn on his way, and then staggers out the door.
You fool!
Bless you, sir. Bless you. He goes out the door.
Okay.
I would like to
Um,
follow the priest.
mhm, Okay.
Should be
So
followed.
Shandar, you stand up and you follow priest.
And then I try to follow as he actually exits the bar. Try
Mhm.
to wait till he finally gets to a part where there's not much light.
Mhm.
And I actually went and slashed the priest.
Ooh, you're gonna take him down.
Right away.
All right. So once you roll, it'll be no problem to sneak up behind him and get a backstab on him, which will,
Mhm.
if you hit, will be double damage, and you get a +4 to hit because you are a thief, and his armor class is a 10, which is easy to hit. So you have, what's your strength, sir? Probably. Let me look at your character real quick. I believe you have a +1 weapon. Or is that only your bow? I'll need to count on you guys a little bit too for some of this info, so it's more quickly accessible. But you're going to be rolling a d20 in a second. Let me find Shandor real quick. Here he is. Shandor. You have a strength of 17. You don't have a magic weapon, but you do have a 17 strength. So you have a total of +5. You need a 5 or more to hit. Very easy target because he's drunk, he's armorless, and you're getting from behind.
Yeah.
What do you
So
got?
what? Okay. We're
Well,
going out of
that is a
minutes. So
hit.
which one would I play?
That is a hit. So
Oh.
now you're going to roll your longsword damage. This is 1d8. You're going to add 1 point because of your strength, and then double that because you, sir, are a thief and a backstabbing rogue.
You fool.
Okay.
Stepping outside. Shander, what was your alignment again?
I actually grabbed the gold and then walked towards Roderick, handed it to him. Libraries on the east, and walks back into the bar.
All right. Okay. As a neutral guy, I don't know how to feel about this, but money's money.
So
I
did
stopped
you
for a
roll?
bit. I stopped for a bit and turned around and said, "Listen, Roderick, they might just think that it's basically out of a scuffle. Who would have thought that
Okay.
half elf would
Understood.
cut it
Yeah.
down,
Well,
right?"
we can just say that it rolled out from the brawl that was happening in the bar. Understood. Got it. Okay.
Well,
Okay, so
you
we're still
guys-
in the alleyway with Shandar. I want to make sure we wrap this part up properly.
Mhm.
Shandar, roll a d8 for damage, and you're going to add
D8
1
for
and double that.
Okay, how do I do that with the dice roller? It's my first time.
Okay,
Oh,
so there's a little dice icon on the left side
on the
side,
left.
and then
Yep,
you're going to
already click that.
and click on the 8. There you go. So that's 5 plus 1 because of your strength is 6. Double that is 12 points of damage. And this priest is not some kind of adventurer, so he is your typical low-level, everyday working priest. And
Mhm.
so you easily push your longsword through his back, into his heart, out the front of his chest. He collapses before he even realizes he's been hit. Slide that sword out and shake off the blood.
Mhm.
As he falls, there's a clatter. And as I'd mentioned earlier, he had pretty much been cleaned out. He was drunk and he wasn't playing well and he didn't have much. But you do notice a bronze figurine as well as a scroll tube that has kind of wicked looking carvings on it. It's just something about it that looks a little bit dangerous or otherwise ominous.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So as I'm okay, go ahead.
All right. Haleth, you seem to be proficient with finding out whether items are magical nature or not. You may want to have a look at that thing, which it's radiating an evil aura, if you ask me.
We're not gonna pawn it.
What was that, Albert?
We're not gonna pawn it.
Wait a minute. You're lawful good. Stop it.
I saw a really good
We're
armor.
We're gonna pawn it. Says the rich boy from a rich family.
Exactly.
Who's also lawful.
I'm missing a few gold pieces. I saw a really good armor right there.
I swear,
So
this is why I
money-grubbing
always
paladin,
question
this
people
guy
from
is.
families. Paladin families, always questionable.
Well,
Okay.
before we do that, we might be able to get a little bit more money out of it if we find out that it is of a magical nature. Haleth, you might as well have a look at it.
Aye. I be casting detect magic on said items.
All right. So you do cast detect magic, and neither of them glow.
Hmm. Okay.
But nonetheless, the scroll tube itself just looks a bit ominous and does make you feel uneasy.
All right. Being the literate character here, I pick it up, examine it, see if there's anything inside of it, and if there is parchment in it, then try to read it.
Yes, there is. There's a map,
Hmm.
and it looks to be a very, very old map. And when it was last taken out of this tube, you're not sure. But you instinctively, as a sage and someone who's worked with scrolls many times before, you're very deliberate and delicate with it. You open it up and you see that it must be the Valley of Stones, which is about 2 days ride to the south. Valley of Stones, as a quick description for all of you guys would know, is an area that was once a fertile riverlands 1,000 years ago, and the water had shaped the stone. And then once everything dried up here, then there's just remnants, and they're almost like these strange structures that rise up from the sands in a haphazard kind of formation. And there's quite a few of them. And that is what this shows. But more importantly, it shows a specific area within the valley with a obvious notation that there is treasure to be had. And that part is written in looks like a more common and more recent language. So the map may be very old, but whoever wrote it, either they're conjecturing or they know something, but somebody wrote that is where some treasure can be found.
All right. Well, I'm a little reluctant to go on a two-day journey out into the desert for some money, but funds, as I mentioned earlier, funds are running low. It's up to you guys. As the dude who's just relaxing a little bit but needs cash, what do you guys want to do about this? It looks like there's money to be had, and a little bit of effort is in order. I'll make the effort if everybody wants to do it.
Let's go there at once.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's keep the item and then let's find a better price.
I say we be venture the adventure.
Okay. So the next morning, your group rents some camels, and you have your equipment, which is already on your character sheets. I did add in there some climbing crampons, which are useful in case you do have to scale any one of these stone structures, because it does appear that this treasure is located on or within one of these
Caverns.
and
Okay.
yeah, and you take off. So the 5 of you leave. Your friends, the other 5 of the Black Talon Brigade, you don't know where they are. I mean, that might be in some house of ill repute, or asleep somewhere in an alley, or maybe just hanging out and made friends with some adventurers and are at their keep or their home. But you left words at the tavern where you're going. And so you guys head out. Takes, as I said, 2 days. So you guys know where it is. You guys are not lost. And it's fairly uneventful. The deserts are what they are, but you know how to handle it, how to cover yourself, when to sleep, when to move. There's fortunately no sandstorms or strange inhabitants or creatures that can sometimes pop up. So you make your way to the Valley of Stone. And when you get there, you see how impressive it really is. You've never been here yourself. The structures, some of these stones can rise as high as 50, 60, 70 feet in the air. And they are almost walled off. There's where you're facing, there's a left and a right side with a huge gap in the middle. And that one kind of continuous stone structure on each side that more or less makes a valley, which is probably what's called the Valley of Stone. And within the center, all along it, you can see more structures, some of them just a few feet off the ground, some much taller. Very impressive and strange. Now, two things are obvious to you right off the bat. So from the direction you're headed, you see dozens, possibly hundreds of stone, for lack of a better term,
Golems.
no, they are stone. They look like they might be headstones. They have a similar shape and they are spaced very similarly across. Definitely placed by some intelligent creatures of some sort. And it's a large field of that. And then secondly, I'm going to have everybody make a 5d6 roll under your wisdom to see if you notice something. So everybody roll 5d6.
All right.
And then let me know if you roll your intelligence or under.
All right. 5d6. Doing mine.
Rolling
Ah.
5d6. I be doing mine.
I don't even know how that's going to be counted, Eric. Sorry, GM. Can you see my roll?
That's hilarious. Yeah, actually, it's listed on the right side. So if you click on your chat button, it shows your exact number.
Oh, I see. Okay, because it's on a diagonal side.
I
right
know.
now.
It's like the top dice, doesn't it? Right? Does it call it? Yeah. So at the very least, it looks like Joel, who luckily is the resident magic user of the group, you do spy some movement deeper within the valley, just enough to know that there's something likely alive that's moving around, but then the movement kind of stops, whether it be that they move away or they're hiding, but you saw something.
Mhm.
What would you guys like to do?
Something's there, guys. Well, wait. Party leader, Ulrich.
Okay. I would call the light, and I will cast my detect evil.
Okay, so that detect evil extends to 60 feet. So
50?
you
60?
60. Yeah, it
60,
might not.
okay.
Work. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, too far for whatever it is that Roderick saw.
Mhm.
But you are standing in front of what may be a graveyard. It's hard to tell
Okay.
what that is.
Right.
Aldrich, we're being watched, and it doesn't look good.
Well, yeah. Might as well, punch up, be
Mhm.
alert.
Mhm.
I will draw my sword, my two-handed sword, and then be alert. That's about it.
Mhm.
Okay, I set up my bow just in case.
Okay, so we have some bows out with some swords drawn. You're all still on your camels,
Mhm.
unless you want to get off.
Okay.
And it looks like, according to the map, you probably have to go about a half mile in to get to that spot if the map is accurate.
So the map marker where it's notated that something interesting is there is in a different direction from where I saw the movement coming from. Is that right? Or is it the same direction?
So it's same direction in that you have a valley. You have these kind of walls on. Let's see, where's my hands? Here we go. On left and right side, wide apart, and you have to go in the middle, deeper in, to where the supposed treasure is.
Okay.
And it's from within is where you saw that movement. But it is wide. It is wide.
Okay. I still see. Okay. If it's still available to me, I'll take a movement to step down off my camel and see if I can is perception checks thing in the system right now?
Yeah, so we're using the intelligence as
Okay.
for your roll.
I roll for I roll to see if my having detected movement in that direction allows me to see if there's more movement in any of the areas down the valley.
Okay, so I'll tell you when you need to roll, but now I've noted that you're looking, and so you look, and do you do from the same position, or do you move in some? Do you guys all move in a little bit first?
Move in an extra 10 feet, shall we say?
Okay, so you're pretty far out. So you would want to go deeper in. This is a large expanse. It makes it sound like it's this little tunnel, but
okay, got it.
It's hundreds of feet between these two walls, and you guys are those stones, the line of stones are also probably a good 100 feet of themselves, like 100 foot square.
So it's not fully enclosed. It's just kind of funneling into that direction.
Yes.
Understood. Got it. Okay.
So how far is the detected movement?
That was probably about a good 200 feet away.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I guess the best thing to do, Aldrich, would be to get back on the camel. The way that I stepped down and get back on. Maybe
I'm still in the camel. You're the one who jumped off.
You steal the camel? No. Okay. Let me just. I'm putting my foot down. No, on that one. Okay. Two things: alignment and class. Okay. Got it. All right.
Yeah. If this is a campaign, I would definitely be squeezing Aldrich to be a little bit more like a paladin. But
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Right.
All right. It looks like, go ahead, Aldrich.
How about I be using one of me torches and I threw it all the way out front. I would like to roll how far I can throw it. This thing, my torch.
Okay.
Wait. Quick question. What is the time of day?
It is early evening, late afternoon.
Early evening, late afternoon. Okay, so torches will definitely be a thing. Okay.
Yeah. So you, brother Hale, you throw it, pretty good distance. You're inspired by your arm wrestling skills and probably think a little bit more highly of your strength than you can, which allows you to hurl it far through the air.
I use my right hand be spanking the monkey. Polishing the computer.
That's a secret.
Shaking hands with Benjamin Franklin.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so
this is gonna be his hubris, guys. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be his hubris. That right arm is gonna be his hubris.
So you toss the torch. You're gonna have to go past the formation of stones to get far enough to throw the torches more into the valley. And you do it, lights up an area. You do notice that there is some shadows being cast from some movement across another stone. So there's something in between the stone that's casting the reflection, or that's showing the reflection, as well as the torch. So something's probably behind a nearby stone.
All right. Who can take the most damage here?
I can.
I'm pointing at the dwarf.
Yeah.
Quietly pointing at the dwarf.
Thorn, there's less chance of you getting hurt because you're short. Go check it out.
Yes, I have the most stable stance in here.
Okay.
So,
Roderick be racist.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yes.
okay, so I'll head towards where the shadow was casted, and I will, with my infravision, I will try to look for the direction where the shadow was.
But wouldn't the torch kind of interfere with his infravision on that one?
Depends on where he does it from. If he walks all the way up to the torch,
understood. Okay. Okay.
I'll give him some kind of bonus.
Got it.
If we're in a dungeon, you absolutely would.
Mhm.
So you
Thorn
you
uses be using his vision to peek through the wenches at the bathhouse.
Okay.
so you
This is not
you dismount your camel, or do you drive your camel?
Yes, I dismounted from the camel.
Mhm.
So
Can
you
take a
come
good
more
look.
carefully around the corner, and you can see quite clearly as you get closer that there's something on the other side of the rock that's casting that shadow from the torch. And you go around, and you are not fully shocked. You've seen enough things. You're a multi-level adventurer, but you see one figure, probably about standing straight. We're probably about 6.5 feet tall.
Oh no.
Long,
Oh no.
powerful arms, but a thin frame, and kind of similarly thick legs, but hunched over, covered in what looks to be an ash or some kind of sand from head to toe, and no hair, and no clothes.
Mhm.
And holds a spear, a very long spear with a bronze tip, and has
Okay.
a stone necklace. And he sees you. He heard you coming, and he's
Mhm. Mhm. Does he look? Does he look aggressive?
not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Okay.
Aldrich, party leader. Does Thorn let us know what he sees? Yeah, Thorn, I'm asking you.
Yes, I see this 6-foot creature
You call back
looking
to us
toward.
that for what you see. Then is that right?
Yes, and I'm thinking it's not aggressive at the moment, but he looks menacing,
Mm-hmm.
and he has this necklace around his neck.
Okay. All right.
How far
So
is the creature, or
from
um
Thorn,
from our standpoint, not
our
not
I
from
would
standpoint.
Thorn.
say I would say you guys are probably about maybe 100 feet away, so that
Oh,
Thorn
that's
could
far.
approach.
It's
Yeah,
That's
far.
that's
still
still
far.
kind of far. All right, Thorn. I guess you're closest to it, and even if it takes a swipe at you, you're probably going to survive. Try to talk to it. Try to see what it wants.
It's just gonna kick him back in our
Wait,
direction. Just wait till he flies back
no.
like a football.
Can
Yeah,
I try
go ahead, Thorn.
some kind of diplomacy if that will help?
Hmm.
Maybe
I would
talk to
say
him.
I would say you can, but you're not the brightest star on diplomacy in our group. So I will
all
dismount
right.
and go to your position and try to communicate with that
Finally,
being.
something lawful good. Okay.
Right.
Wow, this
Yeah,
is the
because
first, guys. Check it out.
I'm in with the treasure.
Okay, go
All
ahead. So
right. All right.
Aldrich
All right.
dismounts from his camel, walks towards Thorn,
Yeah.
arms extended, no weapons,
No weapons yet. Yep.
and you're going to try to reason with this creature.
Try to communicate because as of now, I don't know the language, or if
Mhm.
we could communicate with this
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
So
All right. So, will Aldrich do some kind of charisma check or something?
yes,
What do you say?
What do you say?
What do you say, Ernie?
I would say greetings, Earthlings, or beings.
Greetings, being. Okay.
He's a paladin, guys.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Give me God, give me
So
strength.
he makes
Thorn, you're on
unintelligible
your own.
sounds.
Give me
Okay.
survive with this guy. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. All right.
So then,
So I would be out. So sir. So does Aldrich understand what the creature is saying?
Hmm.
no, I
No.
don't. So
Mhm.
what the okay? So I'm just gonna um
All right.
try to how far is it from our position?
Mhm. You've walked towards it, all right?
Yeah,
So uh,
I'm with
you're
Thorn
about
already. Yes,
the same area as Thorn is.
yes.
All right.
Okay.
So
Then
how far away?
I would be dismounting from my camel, and I'll be asking Chander to come with me,
Mhm.
unarmed. We be approaching the creature,
Yeah, but I'm
and I would
holding
be
back. I'm
using
ready
my
and
helm
magic
of comprehending
missile anyway.
language.
All right. I'm
I'll
just
hold
gonna
back
follow
and
you
I'll
from
ready
now.
I'm
magic
asking
missile.
Chander. Chander, be on your guard, mate.
Mhm.
Noted. I shall be.
Things may go down.
Okay.
Me using
definitely
helm
will.
of comprehending languages upon the creature.
Okay. So he turns to you. He seems a little bit more wary now. There's more of you upon him, but his series of clicks and pops, and even a bit of his physical mannerisms apparently are some kind of ancient language that, because of that wonderful magic helmet you have of comprehend languages,
Mhm.
you understand. He says, "This is Kelton place. This is Kelton home. Not welcome. Not welcome."
Mhm. So who understands that? Shander does?
Only Haleth. He's the one who has the helmet.
Haleth. Okay, Haleth.
What did he
So
say?
it's a question of whether Haleth communicates that information to us or not.
All right.
Okay.
Gentlemen, the creature mentions that this is unholy ground and we are not welcome here.
I
Methinks
blame the
it's
dwarf.
wise for us to move away.
Okay. Aldrich, that's the translation. What do you think we should do?
So as you're deciding on what to do next,
Mhm.
you hear another series of clicks and pops from farther behind this creature, and it turns and looks. And Haleth, you can hear slightly that it's something to the effect of "come," and that creature that was talking to you looks at you one more time and then snatches up his spear and runs off. And you see the other figure, and it looks like there might even be others that all kind of fade back. And so this creature takes off.
All right. So we've been told that this is somebody else's home and that it's not safe for us.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess we all gather back. There's no threat to us anymore. We all gather back towards the camels.
Okay.
All right. And then Ulrich, what do you think?
Well, there's one thing that we can do. We just push forward for a quest.
All right. Push
Might as
forward.
well. Might as well.
Onward,
You know,
onward, onward,
investigate what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds
onward.
good. We all mount our camels again and we proceed. Okay.
So you're following the map to the location, I assume.
Mm. Yes.
And as you are traveling, you do see now they are taking some cover, taking a modest effort to hide. But you see there's dozens and dozens of these creatures, most of them staying quite far away, but all watching you as you go by. You get to the location, and it must be the one because it stands like a beacon. It's somewhere near the center of this valley, and it's a twisted rock spire that looks to be quite a challenge to climb, in particular because of the way that it is curved. So there will be one portion of it that if you were to climb it, that someone would have to take the risk to get to nail in the spikes for the climbers beneath.
Okay.
But you can see that it does go high up, and it looks like there might be some kind of ridge or outcropping at the very top, but you can't see from where you are. Does that make sense? Okay.
Okay.
All right. From our point of view, does it look like there's an entrance to it?
Not from where you are.
No.
Okay.
All
It
right.
looks like almost for sure that if there is some kind of entrance, it would be at the top because it's everything else is plain as day. You could walk around it and you can see the shape of it.
All right,
So
time of
there's
day.
not,
The amount of time
so
that we
there's nothing
traveled,
else for us
it's
to do
close
but to
to
climb up,
nighttime,
I guess.
right? Sorry. Go ahead, Halit.
So there be no way but to go out upward.
Hmm. All right. And I was
Right.
also asking the way that we traveled. That means that nighttime has already fallen, and it's pretty dark out already. Okay, we are looking by torchlight. Uh, all right. So yeah, I completely agree with Halith, and yeah, turn to Shander. All right. Uh,
Yes.
looks like you're up, Shander.
Hold on. Do you have?
So you have the ability to climb as a thief, and with your dexterity and your elf heritage, you're quite adept at it. So for the first portion of it, again, it's 100 feet up. For the first 70 feet, you don't even have to roll. You have both the equipment and the skill set, and so you get up, and then you get to the point along the way. By the way, because you have your friends who are going to follow you, you are hammering in spikes so people can tie their ropes, so that if they did fall, they wouldn't fall to their deaths. And you get to that one strange point where it twists and curls and bends, and you have to make a small leap to get to it and grab via your fingers, and then you can get a hold of it and hammer it in piece. So that is going to require you to make a normal climbing roll, and at your level,
Dexterity check, right?
so this will actually be based on player's handbook, which is your thieving abilities.
Mm.
So let me bring it up here. So you are a second level thief, and you are an elf with 17 dex. So that's going to give you a 90% chance of success. So you're gonna roll
That's
two.
bad.
You're gonna roll percentage dice. So that should also be in roll 20. Let's see what we have here. 100. Yeah. So hit the D100. You want to get a 90 or less. If you roll 91 or higher, my friend, you fall.
Okay, here we go.
Whoa. Nice.
All right. Excellent. No problem. So, as cool as a cucumber, you're able to get up there and strike an anime pose and hammer in the
exactly.
spike, and the rest of them are able to follow you up. Nobody's going to have to make a roll because of this. It takes some time because you're being careful, but you guys are using what Shatter left behind. So you get up there, and now you are on a kind of a ridge of a sort, and you can see there's like a domed top, and so you think there's probably something within the top of that, which is where you're headed, and definitely you have found something, because I'm going to assume you guys are all up there now. Is everybody up there?
Let's presume everybody's made their climb, and we're all up there. Yeah.
Okay. At the top of the spire, you find a massive stone slab, its flat surface shaped by ancient hands. Crude carvings stretch across the stone. Nude, thick-limbed figures surround a shadowy form. Driving their spears into its body, the figure twists and writhes in its death throes. Above, a swirling sandstorm rages, and within it, two enormous wicked eyes flicker, echoing the agony of the dying figure below. The scene hints at triumph. The scene hints of triumph over a great threat, its significance lost in time.
Okay. The creatures, they're wielding the spears. Are they the same type as what we encountered earlier?
You are almost sure that these must be the ancestors, because how long ago this seems to have been carved. The ancestors of those people. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's
Ancient
see.
ones, huh?
Okay. Ulrich, what do you think we should do?
Again, we'll send out Brother Halet to communicate. He's the only one who can understand them.
So that means he's gonna drag me along as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
So the carvings are not a language; they're just carvings. And to be clear, Aldrich, it's just a carving. There's no people up there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It does look like this is some kind of barrier, because you can see kind of a frame of a sort, that this fits right in it.
Yes, you did say that there was legible markings upon them, right?
Which are the carvings?
Yeah, just the carving. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which are the carvings? Okay. Are they in any language that we can decipher?
No. Think like caveman drawings, like that.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
All right.
So,
And can I cast again? Detect evil.
You can do that at will.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll cast it just to see if it's desecrated or something.
Okay. You detect evil and do not detect evil.
So
Okay,
there's
so we're good.
there's no evil. There's no evil aura to it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So can what do we see in this carving? Is there any particular drawing like that can tell us, what's going on, or maybe a scenario?
Yeah. So what you surmise from it is that this is a visual story of something, some humanoid shadowy creature being slain by the ancestors of these people. That there was, whether it be symbolic or what it means, but there is a sandstorm above it, with two large eyes that were kind of turned up and seemingly in agony, which echoes the death of that shadowy figure. But that's it. It looks like a moment of triumph against some great enemy.
So it's more like a picture carving with something of the sort. Okay. And does it resemble any of the environments that we've traversed so far? No.
Because it just shows the figures and the sand. So and the sandstorm. So far as a location or background, no, nothing like that. You do know, it's quite obvious now that this is something that was placed within the hole, so it's blocking but there might be a way to get through, but that's obviously the barrier to keep people either entering or leaving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any other things that we see there other than the carving?
So you do see, the carvings aside, it's now somewhat obvious. You've had some time to look around. There's been some earthquakes probably in this place, and the structure has shifted and crumbled a bit. And so to one side, you can see that the integrity of the stone, not the big stone, but of the formation around it, is a little bit cracked, which may give you an opportunity to either dig in there or otherwise use that as a leverage point if you wanted to try the Herculean effort of moving it that stone yourself.
All right. If I can make a suggestion, Thorn, you're a dwarf. You work with stone. Have a look.
Yes, I will. I will try to check if I could move the stones aside. See if we could drop it.
Yeah. So the sophistication of this barrier is not, and so as a dwarven craftsman who've seen these great underground structures and underground buildings and working with stone and rocks, even though it's very heavy, you think that with a little time, you guys have some hammers and you can use your spikes to chisel. You could probably chisel space to both get a handhold and also to help the stone itself slide by you creating kind of a valley underneath it. So you do think that, yes, I think with some time and some help from everybody, you can probably make space and possibly move this thing.
Yeah, for some reason, I am a little bit much, you know, stronger to hit than our dwarf friend here. I
Mhm.
do have a sledgehammer, and
Mm.
I'm just gonna, try to hit that crack.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. And so you're doing kind of the brute force work, at least the start of it, that Thorn would have suggested. So you are able to hammer away at those cracked bits. You're strong, and your hammer obviously is sturdy. Um, Thorn, you may want to tell him some more details about how to advance it,
Mhm.
but he is on a path. If you just want to let him do it.
What do you think, Thorn? Should we do it with some finesse? Being the dwarf who knows stone best, or should we just let Aldrich, smash away?
Let our feelers leader do it.
Roderick be rolling that racist dice all over again.
What you can do is, I have a mining hammer. You can do some little cracks first at the base of these stones.
And like a cat, you can go through.
Yes, because I
Okay, mine
I'm
away.
going to.
Paladin
Sorry,
and the
what was the
dwarves trying to
measurement
have
of
a
the stone
heroic
again,
contest
Eric?
here.
Sorry, GM. How was the general measurement?
The stone.
Yeah.
The stone's about 7 feet tall and about 8 feet wide. It's
Okay.
big and thick, and only really through. And I probably didn't explain it as well because I'm not a craftsman by my own trade. But
Mm.
using the tricks and the adjustments with the hammer, chisel, um, even some wedges of wood, you guys could probably get to a place where you could angle it and push it so it would slide enough so you guys could get in.
Okay.
That being said, you can also just chisel away at the broken part and try and make a hole and try and slide
Right.
in. That'd be
Yeah.
another
Mhm.
aspect. So
Okay.
either one of those look like options.
Okay. So,
It's
as
Thorn. It's
mhm,
Thorn's choice.
yeah, we as least expenditure of effort as possible. Let's
Right.
try to make a hole and see and just get through this and see if we can if we can part the place with its treasures for the moment. Okay.
Yes, so let's try chipping the stones a little bit with my pickaxe, and I will try to go through the hole.
And besides, the literary character and preservationist in me, who likes literature, both modern and ancient, has strong feelings about destroying,
Yes.
literature, even if it's just caveman drawings. So yeah,
Right.
that would be a good idea. Okay.
Okay. So with some work, Thorn, you're small, but you're wide. So it takes a little bit of work, but you are able to make a hole and squeeze your way through, and you pop into a chamber. Your dark vision instantly kicks in. Things are more black and white, right? In the dark, it's not full color.
Mhm.
But something strikes you immediately. There is a figure right in front of you, impaled by multiple spears. This figure is um, what's the word I'm looking for? Fossilized.
Mm.
It looks like somebody had entered this place a long time ago, and once you get a look left and right, it looks like some kind of spear trap had struck this person, and this is such a long time ago that it has gone from corpse to very rigid, fossilized humanoid. Um,
Mhm.
there is looking beyond that. This room is about 20 feet by 20 feet. You see a pile of, it looks like everything from stones to bones to even some branches and things,
Okay.
kind of piled up pretty big on one corner. It's the far corner of the room. And then beyond that, you see a bronze door, crudely made, but still, It was the first metal that the men were able to kind of invent and manipulate, and so it seems like this could be from the same people.
Mm-hmm.
It has some inscriptions on it, but you can't get close enough to see if it's something you could read. Lastly, you see. I'm sorry, I had one last thing, which was there is a bit of a divot in the ceiling. The ceiling's about 15 feet high, and the divot is probably about 2 feet by 2 feet wide, and it goes into darkness. And that is what you see, Thorn.
All right.
It's up to him.
Thorn is the
We're
only one in
outside.
the cavern right now, right? He's the only one who's squeezed in
Yeah.
so far, correct?
So far, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just sitting ducks outside, and then Thorn,
Something.
Thorn, what do you see?
I found something. I found a bronze metal thing inside, but I can't reach it.
Mhm.
So, let's see. Let's look at my backpack.
Okay.
And
Okay, actually look at his backpack.
I, g- I got this modern pack that I had.
Okay.
And let's see.
He found that
I
in a
have
bazaar.
some. Yeah, looks nice.
Yeah, is it
Um,
Jansport brand? Okay, and we continue.
You're welcome, Thorn.
Well, so in my pack, I see a pair of boots of levitation and also a grappling hook.
Mhm.
But I think I could go with the boots of levitation just to make sure I don't fall in a crevice or something.
Okay. So one thing is when you look down at your boots of levitation, you realize you could have just levitated all the way up to the top.
I was about to say that. I was actually wanted to interject. I want to actually go at Roderick. It's like, he had one of those? Why did I even bother putting a rope for this little dwarf?
But you still made it.
Because we wanted to see your acrobatics. Come on, Shander. It's your natural ability. So
Boots of levitation.
yeah, but it's so much. We wanted to give you the opportunity to show off. Come on.
Oh, these ragtags. I'm moving into the shadow,
Okay.
having a bit of a tantrum after realizing how I've actually pulled an effort for this dwarf. So I'm going to the shadows right now.
Okay. The emo thief.
Shander be moving over yonder, saying a lot of dwarf swear words as of the moment.
Okay. Now wait a minute. He's an
Halfling.
elf, right?
Yes,
So
and
he's
now.
using dwarf swear words.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So
It's multilingual. You learned some.
so Thorn-
some-
Thorn, you can still get into the room.
Mhm.
You are just in the entrance right now, right?
Yeah.
And so in front of you is the corpse with the spears. Beyond it, to the left, near the door, is the pile of bones and twigs and rocks and
Mhm.
things. And then a little bit above that is that hole. And then at the end is that bronze door. You can stand up and walk over there if you want.
Does Thorn let us know about the
Now-
corpse?
Let's-
Yes. I was
Really quick.
actually.
I would say really quick, you're just so you know, boots of levitation are only up and down. So
Mhm.
just know that wherever you want to go, you need to stand like at the precipice of it and go up and down. It doesn't go forward.
Yeah.
I use the restroom. Go ahead and plan. I'll be back.
Yeah,
in
go
2
ahead.
seconds.
Yep.
I showed back out of the
Boots.
shadow and laughing at him while he's actually going up and down his boots. And I'm like,
All right. All right.
Put your boot sideways so you can go left and right, naman.
No, the thing about it is he.
I would be
Unless-
I would be suggesting
Mhm.
Shander be knowing to find some traps. Can Shander
Yes.
move across the entrance and help out Thorn and detect
Yeah.
some traps before we do
Since
anything?
Thorn
stupid?
has since
Oh.
Thorn has called out to us that he's found an impaled corpse.
yeah.
It might be best for Shander to go in after Thorn and do check for traps.
Actually,
Okay.
that's a good
It's
thing
okay.
because since Thorn already forgot about us outside, let's just
Yeah.
make the hole much bigger
Well, that's also a possibility.
so we
Yeah.
can
Okay.
all of us can go in because he totally forgot about us.
I mean, we can
Yeah.
all go in one at a time.
Well, caveman be damned. Let's just make a hole out of there and not let have the
Yeah, you should.
dwarf have all the fun here.
Fine,
Or
fine,
just use the sledgehammer.
fine. Okay, I'll
I'm like
break that.
patting Roderick. I'm patting you on the back right now, Roderick's like, look, we're gonna get see more caveman paintings. Who knows? There might be
You
more
know what?
older ones inside.
Fine,
Use your
fine.
Let,
magic
let,
missile.
let's be
The
wise
rock.
here. Let's be wise here, gentlemen.
Mhm,
Since we do not know if there are any traps
mhm,
beyond there,
mhm,
how about we make the entrance a bit larger? So
mhm.
just in case things go down, we can escape altogether rather than escaping 1v1.
Mhm.
Well, we do have a question. If we make the hole much bigger so all of us can fit, what's the integrity of that rock? Will it collapse?
Now, for a large rock like that, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
probably
because it's
not.
already had a crack going up, right? It already have a crack. So
It will just yeah, it will just take some time. This is an ancient rock.
Mhm.
Will
And
there
Roderick,
is there be a spell from Roderick that can we use to make
yes,
the hole larger?
make them use use
Uh,
your magic missile. Come on,
no,
blow up the
magic missile
thing.
doesn't work on rock. Well, I mean, does it? Uh, Wait, does magic
No,
missile work on rock? I
Roger,
thought
I
it
mean,
it's gonna blow
it would
us
it would do
apart.
it would do some damage, but you're not
would do some
sure.
damage, but nothing significant, and it really would be a waste of a good magic spell too.
Oh,
That might be come in handy in a
Mm.
pinch anyway. So, no, I wouldn't recommend against it. I
Or
would recommend
or
against it.
or maybe use your
Then I be suggesting putting Shander in yonder and detect
Mm,
some traps first, and then we plan what our next move is.
but he
Okay.
cannot fit
Okay.
in.
Oh, he
We
can.
have to make the hole bigger.
It's the hole is good enough for one person. So with
Oh, one
Thorn
person, not a dwarf, right?
also too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm already crawling out in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm
Hey, hello,
looking and
welcome.
then I'm still sneering at you. I'm looking at you right now because of those gravity boots, okay? I don't want to hear anything from you right now, okay? Damn big boulder men,
Okay.
halflings and trying to like I pick a rock and then like because I'm looking at I've already seen everything right now, including
Yeah.
the fossilized creature with the spears and whatnot.
Yes.
And then the first thing that comes to my head is that like clearly either this person died of a trap and there's probably more inside this room. So I pick a rock and actually hit it towards the north wall to
Mm.
see if anything would get triggered.
okay. So as a thief, you actually have the ability to find and remove traps.
Mhm.
This is something that I have to roll secretly because you can't see it. But I know specifically where you're doing, so I'll give you some kind of bonus.
Nice.
Hold on a second. Okay.
All right. So far, it's Thorn and Shander inside of the room. Me, Aldrich, and Brother Hal, they're still outside listening in
Okay.
to what's happening. Okay, got
Okay.
it.
All right. So you throw that rock and it bounces, fairly inconsequential, in that whatever it is not something that is lightly tripped, but you do see that there seems to be the way it bounces. There's some kind of smoother plate of a sort that must be in front of the door because of the way the rock bounced. So now
Mhm.
you're highly suspicious about the location in front of the door.
Mhm.
And the guys that are outside still,
Mhm.
you notice, you look down, somebody looks down, and you notice that more and more of those Kelton people are starting to kind of gather. They're not at the base, but you can see them more openly kind of looking up, getting closer to the base of the spire, closer to the camels. They seem very curious. So
Hmm.
let's go back to Shander and Thorn. Is there anybody else that's in the room?
It's just me and
Just me.
Thorn right now.
All right.
Okay, so that panel right there does look kind of intriguing. Thorn, come over here.
Yes, what do you need?
Considering how heavy you are, could you please try to lean onto this wall for me?
Which wall?
That one panel wall that looks very suspicious.
No, wait. I think it bounced against the floor, right, Eric? Or
Yeah.
it bounced against the wall.
It's on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm going like Thorn. Come closer. Come closer. Without letting
Is
him
wearing
know
his
that I'm
boots of
actually letting him
levitation?
step on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to tell you something. Come closer.
All right.
There'll be a lot of dwarf shaming on this one.
Come closer. Yeah. A little bit more. Because I.
So,
No,
Shander, are you trying to maneuver him to that section in front of the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm basically
you
because
are.
knowing that he's very very heavy and he's pretty small. I got a funny feeling that whatever trap it is, it might actually just give him a bit of a near miss.
Mhm. So basically, you
Come on.
pull Thorn over, you push him towards the little round plate, so that
Yes.
he's above it.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
obviously,
He be using you as a guinea pig, lad.
we're being open with your plans here, but I don't think Thorn would assume that you're trying to trick him. So, Thorn, I assume then you're going to walk towards him. So, you step in front
Works all
of
the
the
time.
bronze door, and you do notice, as an aside, because now you're closer to it, that there is some kind of ancient sigils or writing on it.
Mhm.
You also see what looks like a version of a keyhole. Again, probably something a more archaic version of one. But then you also hear a heavy click, and the panel that you're on drops down just about 2 inches. And then right above you, first there's a flood of kind of sand and light small stone that come down, and then a huge stone follows. So you need to make a saving throw.
Okay.
It's going to be against breath weapon, and so you need.
Oh no.
You're a third level fighter, right?
So we're
Yes,
talking about Thorn here.
and-
Yeah.
Thorn needs to do the saving throw.
Yeah. So Thorn, you have a third level. You're a third
Oh
level
my God.
fighter.
All right.
And I have a dexterity of 13.
All right. I want to see this roll. Joe, can we see the table where Thorn makes the roll? I want to
So
see it.
This is gonna be interesting. I want to
Yeah,
see this.
so it is. Hold on, before you roll. So it is breath weapon. So normally, because it falls very quickly. However, because of the previous earthquakes over the last how many hundreds of years, things have shifted, and so there's a bit of a delay before the thing pops out. So you get a +5. No, you don't want to roll a D. You want to roll a D20.
Sorry, that was me. Sorry, accidentally pressed.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you're gonna roll a D20. So you get a +5, which is
Yes.
Okay.
which is great. So you need an 11 or more. Otherwise, this enormous stone is going to land in you, Thorn.
I want to see this roll. Come on.
Okay. Crossing my fingers here. A D20.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
all right.
Where the hell are you aiming, lad?
Goodbye, my friend.
Gravity boots. Gravity boots.
Second. Oh, where's my roll 20?
Did you remove the gravity boots?
Looks like where's my It looks like
YouTube does all.
There it is. Okay. This is not going to be pretty.
Yeah.
You take
Oh my God.
15 points of damage,
Oh my God.
and you are trapped under it. You're going to need some help to get out. It's you fell forward, so it's on your lower legs, and you're hanging out in front of. I don't know if Shandar's laughing at you or not, but
Imagine this
Slightly,
is the boulder.
without lowering, but
yes.
I'm just like.
And that's where you are now. What do you guys do?
Guys,
Okay.
I'm
I
out
would
here.
I think I saw a potion of healed giant strength inside that backpack. Can Shander grab it and let Thorn have it? Mouth to mouth.
There's the fox.
Really?
No, because
Nice.
because Thorn's hands are full at the moment, are preoccupied at the moment. He can't drink. Can Shander grab the
Are
potion
Shander's hands tied because
and
why does he
then
have
give
do
it to
mouth
Thorn?
mouth?
Lip to lip? Come on, lad.
Brother,
It's a matter of life
Brother
and death.
Halet. Brother Halet, I have an elven wife that's waiting for me. I don't want her to find out that I've kissed a dwarf.
You're a chaotic neutral. God damn it, lad.
She will smell the scent of the dwarf if I come home. Oh,
Fine. Okay.
Fine,
Who's got
fine,
who's got the
fine.
potion of giant strength?
I do.
Okay, it's in his
Alright.
bag,
I
so
can't
I'm
reach
grabbing it right now.
Okay, so Shander, you go over to, is it your bag or is it Thorn's?
It's Thorn's
In my
bag.
bag.
Okay,
In my crotch.
Oh god, there's so much.
all right.
Why
so
the hell are you keeping a potion of giant strength in your crotch?
as you move your way over to
Cause reasons.
Fine.
as you go over to get access to his pack, there's a skittering by your feet, and from out in that pile of rocks, stones, and twigs, you see about a dozen pretty good-sized scorpions that go flying past you, and they go towards the exit. And so in which case,
Exit to where we are, exit
Haleth-
or exit to where the blind store
yeah.
is.
Haleth, Audric, and Roderick, you all see suddenly these first a loud bang, and then a bit of a pause, and then you see these scorpions come running out.
All right, what the hell did those guys do in there? Okay, ready for ready for combat. Okay,
Can we just kill the
Bad
dwarf,
luck
please?
after bad
Okay.
luck.
No, but there's
I want to
small
come out of
size.
this cave with my honor.
But
Okay,
they're
I think Sander would rather die than give that potion.
So currently we have Thorn pinned by the rock. Shander just took the potion.
Okay.
I assume we're going to drink it. The three of you that are outside, do you do anything? The scorpions are gone.
Oh, okay. I thought they were coming to deal
They're
with
they're just escaping.
All right, got it. Okay. So I thought, all right. I thought the scorpions were after us. So something has happened inside of there. All right, let's go in and see what we can do to let's see what mischief those two have gotten into now. All right. I'm going in.
Oh. Wait. Did I already grab this out of his crotch, by the way?
Let's presume you did. Okay. I
So
crawled into the
I'm
hole.
holding this, right? So I'm holding
I
the
didn't
potion
feel
right now.
anything.
I'm staring at the dwarf with judging eyes and ask him, "Did Haled told you to do this?"
I didn't feel anything.
Thorn says he didn't feel anything. when
Me
you reached-
thinks that's the wrong potion, lad.
Okay. So I, Roderick, go into the hole, see what the loud noise was, look at the disaster that has happened, say, all right, this is always what happens. Anyway, so
Roderick, you're romantic, right?
I'm inside the room with you guys. Okay.
Aren't you
Okay, so
gonna
You're romantic,
be,
aren't you?
Does it?
aren't you gonna be head to head with a scorpion when you go into that
No,
hole?
the scorpions have gone away.
No, that's
Does-
probably got away.
Does everybody go inside?
Yeah.
I believe everybody's
Aldrich,
inside now.
and Haleth are still outside. Do you guys come in after me?
Okay, so Roderick, it takes basically like a round to get through. Just
Around, yeah, okay. I
So-
crawl in, use take my round. Okay.
So Roderick, as you rise up, Shander, you see, puts down the potion. Shander, you feel this incredible surge of strength through you because you now have you have a 19 strength now for an hour, and you go. I assume to start to move the stone.
From on
Yes.
top of Thorn. Okay.
Finally.
And Roderick, luckily for Shander, because he's focused on the rock, as he's on that boulder trying to push it over.
Mhm.
Remember, I was talking to you about that little alcove in the
Yes.
ceiling.
Mhm.
You see two big pincers and a giant scorpion rises into the room right over Shandar, who doesn't see it. That's roll for initiative.
All right. Okay.
It's the mama
I roll for
scorpion.
initiative.
So everybody here.
Everybody
you're gonna
rolls
roll-
for initiative.
You're gonna roll 1d6 and add. If you have a dex of 16, you add +1. If you have a dex of 17, +2. A dex of 18, +3. And then let me know what all you guys have.
17, nice. Okay.
All right.
So the
1d6, right?
1d6.
1d6. Roll the 1. Sorry.
Roll the 5.
Okay, and check your
5.
dexterity to see what your bonus might be.
I have 17, so I got a +1, right?
So my dex is 14. What was
Dex
what? I
17.
think that's a +1, right?
No, no pluses. That's in 5e. So
Oh.
Joel.
Oh yeah.
So Roderick, your initiative is what, 5? What'd you roll?
Roderick, I rolled a 1.
You got a 1. Okay, so Roderick's a 1. Okay, and then who else is who's lowest next?
I did.
Like, it looks like everybody else is before. Okay, so who has a 17 or 18 dex?
I have 17 dex.
Okay, what'd you roll?
My roll is a 6.
6. Okay, that was Shander, right?
Chandler,
Yep.
yes.
Okay, so that's you have a 7, 8. Okay, alrighty, and then looks like then we have who got a 2?
Me, Aldrich. I rolled a 5. I have 12 dexterity.
Okay, wait, 15. Okay,
17.
so okay, great. All right, so Shander, Thorn, Aldrich. Okay, and Scorpion. Okay, so first we're gonna go with Shandar. So you Roderick calls out. So luckily you're not surprised. You turn and you see, because it's the type of creature that it is, it can compact itself very easily, and so it rises into the room. It almost seems like it fills up half the room as it comes out. It spills out with this poisonous tail and its 2 enormous pincers.
Chandar, behind you.
And then I actually, while I'm holding the rock, I actually jumped off sideways, leaving Thorn the Stalwart to keep on holding on to the rock again.
Okay.
Damn you.
I basically did a sidestep away to make sure to actually not get attacked by the scorpion.
Got it. Okay. Leaving Thorn exposed. Okay.
Yeah. He has
Okay,
he has a rock to shield himself with. He'll be fine.
Wait,
Okay,
have you rolled the rock away from him yet?
Yeah, you already
I'm
rolled
going
the
to
rock away
roll.
from him.
Yeah.
He was about to.
He was about
Yeah.
to. Okay.
Up until the
That's why the
scorpion showed
scorpion
up.
struck.
So.
The scorpion sensed weakness and went for it. Okay, so you get out of the way, but it's a 20-foot by 20-foot room, so you're just going to go to the corner of the room.
Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
I'm just like holding on. I'm leaning onto the wall as if like trying to avoid whatever strike it has.
And you may still take another action. That is just your movement. Because you are still technically trapped in the room with this creature at the moment. So would you like to do anything for your action?
Okay, what I wanted to do is I want to test how strong this monster is by actually trying to hit the scorpion's bulb with my arrow.
Okay. All right. So this turn, because you did not have your bow in any way ready, you're going to have to pull your bow out. So you do not get attacked this round, but you do have.
Okay. So I'm just pulled it out right now and get it ready.
Yeah. If you're more ready for combat, I would have let you draw and fire, but your hands were on the rock, and so you were not in a position to drive. So
yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So there we go. So that's you, Thorn. What would you like?
Thorn, your turn. What's your action? Still pinned under the rock, right?
I'm still pinned under your rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are his hands free?
What am I gonna do?
His hands are free.
His hands are free. Okay.
Okay. So it's on my foot. Let's see. Is the scorpion like somewhere near me? Am I within its
To strike it?
pincer? Yeah. Striking distance.
So what you could do if you want to strike it is you're gonna have to twist your body, so you're gonna have a -4 to hit because you're kind of on your stomach. But you could reach up and try and hit it when it attacks you. So you have to wait. So you want to ready that action and hit it with your axe if it gets close to you.
Yes.
Okay. Next is Ulrich. Aldrich.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
So you're outside. You want to climb in now?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in to help the guys. Saw the scorpion. The question is, I know scorpions have they're afraid of fire. So I take one of my torch, throw it in front of the scorpion just to give Shander time to move all the rocks on Thorn, so it will get distracted.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay, change your plans then. All right.
So you climb through and you toss it. I'm gonna have you make an attack roll to see if you can get where you want it. So roll a d20. You're gonna want to get your dexterity is probably normal. You're gonna want to get a 13 or more to hit it more or less like right in front of the creature. So 13 or more on a d20.
Oh,
What did we
okay.
get?
Good luck to you guys.
You got a
Can I-
4. Okay, yeah. So because you're climbing through, you kind of toss it. You haven't even really stood up all the way yet, and it lands off to the side. It helps illuminate the room a little bit, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, so next is
Oh, it's a scorpion. Now I can see clearly with the lights on.
Hollis. Hollis, you're next.
All right.
Alet.
So it would be wise for all of us to stay to go inside there. I think it would be wise for someone to stay outside just in case. Just in case things might go south. And that person can get some help.
Or tell
Although I
stories.
did hear that the scorpion is weak against fire. How far am I? So I'm the only one outside at this point. Yeah.
Right.
I be confident with me throwing arm. I'll use one of my torches, and I try to hit the head of the scorpion.
Okay. So you climb through, and then you're right next to Aldrich, and you throw your torch. So go ahead and make an attack roll. So now you're actually trying to hit the creature. So that's better armor class. So the scorpion has an armor class of there it is. Armor class of 3. So you're going to need to roll a 17 or higher to hit it, which just by tossing the torch on a d20.
Much even higher, huh?
Yeah, because he's trying to actually hit.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead and roll.
So I be the rolling which dice?
1d20, and you roll a 17, 18, 19, or 20.
1d20.
Tough luck.
Up, that's
Okay,
it.
do that.
He put in a. Is that right? A 7?
7.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, so you throw it, and you just miss pretty wide off the mark. Again, you guys are about 20 feet away. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of flickering lights, and so it bounces off the wall. But now we have 2 torches in the room. Okay,
Good job, Halet.
The scorpion is next and sees the easy target.
At least we not betting money this time.
Okay.
So Thorn, you twist your back and you swing your +2 battle axe at it right before it makes this attack upon you. So you normally get a +2, which would give you a 15, but you have a -4 because you're on your stomach. So you need a as I said, you needed 17, 15. You need a 19 or 20 to hit.
Please.
I'm just like marveling on the scorpion now. It's like, oh, so it has claws. Now I can see much clearer. Thanks, Halet.
Wait, Thorn has how many
Look at
HP again?
19.
20.
Gosh. That is a Herculean.
I'm
Wonderful.
lucky this time.
Good.
I'm so
job.
lucky this time.
So now you're gonna roll.
He's angry.
You're gonna roll 1d8 damage and +2 because it's a magic axe. Roll 1d8 and add 2 points.
Thank you, +2 axe.
All right, 1d8.
What I did 3. I did 3 damage for all of that.
Yes, all that
Never,
effort.
never give gratitude to your
Ah, may-
+2 weapon before you could use it.
Yeah.
Hang on, hang on. Is the potion of heal giant strength still in play?
That's not him. That's the
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah,
using
That's
it, right?
Shander.
it's
Shander has
Shander.
it.
Shander imbibed the potion.
Shander's drunk
Hmm.
it. Yeah.
Mm.
Right.
Right now, he's actually doing commentating on the fight.
I think
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, awesome guys.
I think the reason it's
Applause.
only 3 damage is because I'm not using my full strength, right? Because I'm still pinned.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
It would make sense.
Okay.
Okay, so your the creature here, what's your armor class, Thorn?
Armor class
2.
2.
Mm.
Okay, nice. Okay, but he does get a +4 to hit you because you're stuck there, but that helps. Okay, so this scorpion needs.
Does this help if I do this?
It looks good. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it? There we go. Okay.
Best way to remember you with Thorn is with your shield in front of your face.
So he normally needs a 13, but because of your pin, he needs a 9. So first is 2 pincer attacks.
Ew.
You.
Pretty
So
bad.
he needs an 8 and what is a 9? So he needs a 9 to hit. Here's the first attack. Missed. So bounces off your shield. Second one. Missed. Bounces off your shield again. And now it comes a stinger right up. That poisonous, deadly
There, he has a
stinger.
lucky prick.
Oh.
This is another one.
Tail stinger.
Hit.
No.
Ah,
All right.
Oh.
You need to make
It hit
you need
this
to make
time.
a saving throw versus poison.
Mm.
I
Poison.
believe so. You are a dwarf, and what's your constitution?
it's a 15. Let's see, 18.
18. So you got a +4 to your saving throw because of your dwarven
Yeah.
fortitude. So normally you would need a 13. So you need a 9 or more. And I want to tell you, it hits you, and you feel that blood instantly boil within your body, start to stiffen up. If you don't make the saving throw, Thorn the Stalwart will die.
Mm.
Oh god.
How many
All right.
HP does Thorn have right now?
It doesn't
20.
matter. It
Ah,
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. If it
Poison.
hits, he's gone.
Okay, so you need I believe I said 9 or more, right? Yep. You need a 9
Yeah.
or more.
On
I
your
believe
D20.
I believe in my fortitude saving throws.
believe in the heart of the cards, Thorn.
Rolling
Nice
to
meeting you.
D20.
You made
Oh.
it.
All right.
Oh my god.
Woo!
All right. So you only take 1d4 damage.
My
from the
man.
stinger. You take 3 points of damage from the stagger. It's a dagger-like stinger that still sinks into your side.
Mm.
So nice, you survived. Roderick, you're next.
All right. All right, Scorpion. I'm gonna rock you like a hurricane. Cast magic missile.
Nice. All right. So
Finally.
Hope it doesn't backfire.
No, the magic missile doesn't. No.
Okay, so you get 2 magic missiles at your level. So you're going to roll 2d4 and add 2. It's automatic hit.
2d4. All right. Did that go in?
Yes, it did. So wait, I see 1.
It's a hit.
No, you roll twice. Do you roll twice?
Oh, just one, I think. One so far. Let's do one more.
Mhm.
Did that go? Not yet.
Not yet. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
It hit.
So 3,
Oh.
4,
Oh,
5
shit.
points of damage. Okay. Yeah. So 2 of these small bursts of energy fire from the palm of your hand and hit the side of it. One of it in its body, one of it in its claw, for 6 more points of damage. All right.
Hmm.
Okay. So it's not unscathed. So that's important. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the top of the round. So Shandar, you're next.
Okay, I still have since I drank the potion, that means I have a Herculean strength, right?
You do.
So I just realized that I actually drank that. So instead of me using my bow, I went and jumped and punched the scorpion on his face.
Okay.
Well, do you want to punch him or stab him?
Well, I wanted to use my strength
Yes,
completely
he
mine,
wants.
so
He
I
wants
decided to punch him.
again. He wants to show off again. Okay.
All right.
Are you trying
Okay.
to measure?
Yeah, a punch only does.
I'm
one
using my
damage.
right hand.
We'll get a lot of bonus damage. Okay,
Hmm.
so
Unarmed
you're-
strike.
okay, so you need normally you need a 17 to hit, but with your strength bonus, you need a 14 to hit. It's still
Alright.
pretty thick, almost like an armor.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so
1d20.
which one should I roll? Which
Oh, actually,
1d20.
I'm going to give you. I'll give you a +2 to hit from behind. Not normally, if you were stealthing, you
Mhm.
could get a +2, but you do have boots of elven kind, so it's not really going to hear you coming. And
Okay.
so
Oh,
there's enough distractions going on that will allow you a +2 to hit as you
Okay.
as you kind of take your thiefish approach. So it goes from a 17 to a 14 to a 12 or more on a d20.
so I'm gonna roll with a d20, right? Just one d20.
You hit. So you're gonna roll.
Nice.
Wow.
You're gonna roll a d4, half that because you're just punching it, but then you could add plus 7 damage.
So
Did you even do
d4.
that?
Yeah.
You have a
So
dagger.
that's gonna be 2. I round up to 2. So you did 9 points of damage, which is more damage than anybody's done so far.
Hmm.
Hammer that thing deep in, crunch.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Halit when I did that.
Right, it's pretty badly hurt all of a sudden. All right, it is now Thorn's turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh, no,
Okay,
no,
yes.
Thorn.
Oh.
Was it Thorn or
Thorn?
Albert?
I believe it.
Thorn is next. Then Eldred.
Thorn is next. All right, Thorn. You're crawling
Thorn,
about,
okay.
still on your belly. Legs,
still pinned.
legs, useless. What do you do?
Is there any way that I could put the stone aside so I could?
Try and push it off yourself.
Yes.
You're in a really bad spot because it's pinned you forward on your legs and it's heavy. So
Crap.
maybe over time you could like find a way to push your way out, but right now no. You can still strike at it at a -4 because it's still right in front of you.
But I'm worried because my HP is kind of low right now, and I might not survive another attack of those pincers, and maybe try to.
I'll allow you to take kind of a defensive posture to make it a little harder to hit, but it's only going to give you a +2 armor class.
Okay.
What happened to your boots?
It's useless, by the way, because I'm still pinned. Maybe I'll just try to strike it.
Okay,
See if
19 or 20.
I would. I could do some more damage than previous from the previous.
Well, you do have your pickaxe, mate.
No, but I don't think that would be an effective weapon because I have this, the +2.
Yeah, it's
So
just
Here we
Yeah.
go.
I'll just strike with
That's the one that
this.
cost them his
Yeah,
fortune
the,
from the
the
very
clearly
beginning.
labeled axe. Okay.
All right, all right. How about this, mate? I will approach you. I'm not sure if it's.
Wait,
my
wait.
turn.
You're still coming
No,
from
no, no,
outside.
not yet, not yet.
Yeah.
From the
Thorn,
outside.
Thorn's- yeah.
From the outside.
You're still outside, and yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I'll try to
Either
strike.
you can
another-
wait for me. I'll go in there and wait for me to heal you. Or I'll
Okay,
help to get
he-
rid of
No, I was thinking about that, Joe.
or you'll just have to wait for me to get in there and help you get rid of the rock, mate.
Mhm.
Why not use your potion of giant? You have that right on your backpack, and then try to push.
Oh no,
the
he
rock?
already, Shander took the potion of giant strength from Thorn
Oh, okay.
From my
okay.
crutch.
from his cloth, drank it, and
Just let-
they decided to punch the scorpion for good measure. Okay, so Thorn, it's still your turn. It's still your move.
So I'll just try to strike it.
19 or 20. You roll a d20.
Okay.
No.
Miss.
That time you just don't even you just catch air. Okay, next we have Aldrich.
Okay, I just want to know the status of Thorn right now. Is he does he have like a poison counter, or does he what's the HP?
He can tell you, but I know he's taken a lot of damage.
No,
Thorn, what?
he
I
took
still have
damage. He has
17.
no poison. He was not able. He was the
He-
poison did not go into his bloodstream.
Oh,
Right.
there's no poison,
Survived
right?
it.
Mm.
Yeah,
He
Okay,
I
survived
cool.
survived that.
So at least I know what to do. So I uh, go to Torn, and then I cast my Lay of Hands. Or that's 6 hits points, right? Where's- Yeah. So I cast my Lay of Hands
Oh,
on
okay, great.
Torn.
So you
Just
walk up to him and you put your hands on him. Yeah. Okay, and so that's going to be you can do up to 6 hit points.
Yeah.
So give him 6 points. That's your turn.
okay.
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 That's your entire turn, but you did give him 6
All
points.
right, he's good with that one then. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm good with that one. I can just do one thing anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah. Holeth, you're next.
Haleth, you're
Thank
still
you,
outside.
Aldrich.
No, he's inside. He threw the.
Oh, he's gone in already. Okay.
All right.
Holeth, you're
So
next.
I be inside already, surveying the environment. We be in dire straits now, gentlemen. We need our full strength. So I be approaching Thorn. What to do? If I help you with the rock, you'll be able to fight along with us. But you're gravely wounded. I think your health takes precedence. I be casting my scroll of cure light wounds on Thorn. Perhaps the additional health might make you a little bit more. Will give you solace to pull through on this predicament.
Roll 1d8, and that's going to be the effect of it. So you guys are both huddled by him, healing him while he's trapped under that rock. So roll d8, and that's how much hit points he has.
1d8 rolling.
Hope you don't get a 1. Well, it's something.
I got a 3.
Not a 1. This is first edition D&D. Every point is precious, so it helps.
Mhm.
All right, and the Scorpion's turn. Geez, he's got a smorgasbord in front of him now. So
Oh dear.
I'm going to roll on a 1 or 2. He's going to go for Aldrich. 3, 4. He's going to go for Holeth, and 5, 6. He's going to go for Shandar.
Mhm.
Oh, nuts.
So
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. It is going to be Aldrich.
Mhm.
1d6, right?
Yeah. Aldrich, what's your hit points? I mean, your armor class?
Oh, my hit points. Oh,
Sorry, I meant your armor class.
armor class.
Yeah, for Aldrich.
It's splint armor +1.
What does it say? It
Two.
should say
Actually 2. Yeah, 2.
armor class 2. Okay, so he needs a 13 to hit you, and I rolled a 13. So the first one is going to hit you for 1d10 damage. So the first pincer hits you for 6 points, and then he attacks his
Hey.
other pincer,
Ah.
misses you, and then it goes with this stinger. Here it
Holy
comes.
crap! I have like 9
Hit you
points.
with a stinger.
Ooh.
You take 4 points of damage that goes deep into your shoulder, and you need to make a saving throw versus poison.
Poison.
And so you need a, let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. So you are a 3rd level paladin. So you need a 13. You're a paladin, so you get a +2 on all your saving throws. So you need an 11 or more. If you don't roll an 11 or more, the poison is going to consume you.
Running a d20, right?
Yes.
Okay. 18.
Ooh.
Oh, you also made it. Your faith and your fortitude allowed you to survive it. So you disengage that scorpion's poison before it can fully ingest, and some of it sprays onto your armor, but luckily it's an internal poison, so you survive.
Mhm.
Next is Roderick.
Did I consume my magic missiles in that first round already?
So that the 2 magic missiles come out as 1. So I believe you
As
have 2
one.
spells.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You have another one.
I have another round. Might as well use it. No time like the present. Cast,
Alrighty.
and it's 1d4, right?
1d4 twice.
1d4 twice.
Plus 2 total.
All right, a 2 and another 2. Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be a total of 6 points of damage.
Hmm.
And this guy is pretty close to death. It's unfortunately for you, it's kind of trapped. So it doesn't see a really easy way out of this. So this thing's going to be fighting to the death.
Yep.
Shander, you're next.
Okay.
One punch man.
One punch.
All right.
One punch.
I know I pissed him off, so all right. I'm gonna roll a 1d4.
Yeah, Shander is the master of insult to injury. Okay, got it.
You have to hit first. So you need you don't get the +2 anymore, but you need a 14 or more, unless you're going to use your sword.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm gonna use my sword this time.
Oh yeah, just to make
Yeah,
I already finished showing off.
But I
I
think
already pissed off everyone.
you don't get,
Or
you
use
don't get
my
a
+2.
you won't get a bonus to hit, but you will do more damage now because it's not a
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
So, but your
Okay.
swing your longsword. Go ahead.
Okay. So
you have the
well,
potion of invisibility that I gave you the other day. Use that, mate.
Oh, you did? Darn. I forgot. D20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 1d20.
So your sword bounces off its carapace.
Ah,
God
All right.
darn it! I should have listened to Hallett.
Thorn, you're still alive. And you have
Yes.
hit points now.
He's more alive than me.
mm.
And he's
It's
been
still
down.
close enough. Its tail's kind
Yeah.
of facing you now as it faced Shander when Shander attacked it.
Mm.
But you get a you can still attack at a -4, so you need a 19 or 20.
Mhm.
Let's see. I'm still pinned, right? So
Mhm.
no one ever thought of helping me. Someone who drank this great strength.
No, you were
of
healed a
potion.
little bit.
But I don't
I
know if
healed
I
you,
will
right?
survive this. Because I'm going to be attacked next. Maybe,
What a
probably.
useless bastard.
Okay.
It's
So I
all
just
falling in completely my plans. They're hating the dwarf. It's all working perfectly.
strike with all
Right,
my might.
okay. Strike with all his might. Okay, got it.
D20, 19 or 20.
Roll a D.
D20.
Please. Ah,
Yep.
bounce.
Yep, bounce. Okay, next we have Aldrich.
Okay. Yeah, since I'm almost dead,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna cast lay on hands on myself so I can still help other people.
Okay. Do you still have that?
Yeah,
I lost
that's
you.
my ability.
I lost you with the internet.
Oh, there you go.
Lay on hands is only once per day.
Once
Oh,
per
once
day.
per day.
Ah.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
I mean, you can lay hands on yourself, but nothing will happen, and people will look at you funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Behind the shadows, I'm laughing.
So I
Like
do have
such
a
a
ring of
troll.
protection, right? I have a ring of protection.
Ring of protection. Okay, but that's just for immediate defense, though.
Right. Because
that helps your armor class and actually saving throw. So you needed one less before when you made it. So thanks for reminding me. But yeah, so you would just want to hit it. Honestly, it's standing right in front of you. Your best thing to do would be hit it with your weapon.
Yeah, it's the old
okay.
Sun Tzu thing. It's Sun Tzu. If there's no retreat, might as well attack. Go for it.
Well, yes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go and dash on the side of the scorpion, and then try to hit one of his foot.
Okay. All right.
With
You got this, Aldrich.
two-handed sword. Yeah.
You need a 16 to hit.
All right, D20, 16 to hit.
16 to hit.
Okay, let's
Come
go.
on. Come
Okay,
on.
D20 right here.
Ah,
Ah!
It fell short.
So you do
One
hit,
point.
but it just bounces off. Again, it's like armor on this thing.
Okay.
Okay. It's getting hairy now because it goes pretty soon.
Hala.
Hollis,
Yeah, what do you do? It all
All
falls
right,
on
now
you,
we-
Hala.
all right, now we be more on dire straits. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we be dying anyway. So I approach Thorn, and I'd say, I will use one of my hammers as a fulcrum, and then I'll be using my mace as a lever, and I'll be trying to push away the rock, and I'll be asking Thorn to, with all of his might, try to push it along with me, so we
Okay.
can get him out of this rock.
Let's average your strengths, and I'll make this a very difficult roll with his 5d6s. So we have strengths of 16 and I think 15. Okay, so we'll round it up to 16. So one of you guys, I guess probably Thorn, roll 5d6, and you roll a 16 or less.
All right, D6, 5.
Go.
So I'd be rolling.
Yeah, scroll all the way to the five number.
Yeah, tap the D6. Yeah,
There you
tap the 5, sorry. And
There
then
you go.
Me be crossing me fingers for this one. Pray the gods we hit.
No. So you push as best you can, but it is just too heavy and you have horrible leverage. So with all of Hollis' help, it doesn't work. A Scorpion attacks. It's gonna be the same 3. He's not so worried about Thorn, but he does maneuver now, so Thorn can't attack him. But the good thing is, he can't attack Thorn now. So he's going to pick between the same 3. No one else is in melee range, I believe. Yeah, that's it. So let me roll the d6 here. Come on. Here we go. Okay, d6. Okay, that's going to be Shandar this time. So Shandar, your armor
Nice
class,
knowing you.
Okay.
armor class is 4, I think. What do you have?
Another useless bastard.
Shandar's armor class is 4, so he needs
Yes.
11 or more to hit you. So this could be pretty deadly. We'll see. Okay, so 11 or more to hit you. First pincer hits. You take
Ooh.
3 points of damage. Second pincer
3.
hits. 1 point of damage. However, because both pincers hit you, it's not has you grabbed. And, you have to use it. You have to use a
Pincer grip.
roll to get out on your turn after. But this gives him a +2 to hit you, and so his pincer comes right over, arcing right at you, and you can't move out of the way. So he gets a +2.
Nice.
So now he needs a 9, and he hits. You take 3 more points of damage. And make a saving throw versus poison.
Versus poison.
Oh,
you
no.
need a. Let's see. Wait, where's my? There we go. Thief, second level. So 13. You need a 13 or more. That's not a good chance, bro. 13 or
Oh,
more.
I know. Right.
Shandar, know that I will name my children with your name.
Okay.
I swear to God, I will send my elven son to kill your son.
13 or more. D20. Good luck.
All right.
Good luck,
D20,
Shandar.
right? All right. So just 1 D20.
1d20.
20, 13 or more.
13 or more.
Go.
Ah,
no.
That's what you get hiding from the shadows.
Yes, exactly.
And showing off.
So, Shandar, each arm is being held tightly and dug into by those pincers, and the the claws, and the pincer comes right over and strikes you right in the face, and it just immediately you feel it flooding into you, and you just completely stiffen, and the burning is the last thing you feel as you fall unconscious. And Shandar, the very cool, very buff, very emo thief, is fallen.
And as
Okay.
I was dying, I'm actually still staring at Howlett with a nice smile on my face. So I died like basically like this, and I'm like just staring at him.
Yeah, Shandar is no more. Okay.
Roderick, you're next.
All right. What's my position relative to the scorpion?
You're about 20 feet away. You're still by the entrance unless you want to move closer.
Okay. 20 feet away from the scorpion. I don't have any more spells. I mean, nothing that can be cast in a confined room anyway. Let's see. I move closer to it. Really not much I can do at this point except to move closer and ready my dagger. Try to find a soft spot to try to strike to it. It does look like it's on its last legs, relatively. Just try my luck.
Here with your staff.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. So you need 17 to hit.
17 to hit. All right. With a D20.
You have a dagger, by the way, but yeah, same thing.
Yeah, with a dagger. I don't have. I can cast magic. Fireball, but that basically deletes everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What a horrible way to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Critical miss.
Yeah. So you are not a fighting man, and so with that one, you go straight for the center of the shell, and it bounces and flies out of your hand.
Okay. At least it didn't hit me. Okay.
So
At least the dagger didn't plunge into my leg or something.
Soren is next.
Okay, so am I still pinned or the?
You're still yeah.
You're so pinned.
Yeah.
Thank you, Halet.
Yeah. The fulcrum thing didn't work. Okay.
Yeah, you're too far away to
Hey, I
strike.
just tried to do something, mate.
It had moved away, so you're too far away to strike it. But I believe you have a crossbow.
Yeah.
I'll allow you to pull it out. Oh, you have a sling. Okay.
A sling.
Yeah,
Yeah, a sling's even easier to use. So I'll allow you to do the same thing. Still -4 because you're in a very awkward position.
Okay, I'll use my sling to hit the
Okay.
scorpion.
All right. You need same thing. You need a 19.
So rolling a d20. I
Oh.
did this, but I missed.
Okay, it's another miss. All right. So next we have Ulrich.
Yes. So okay. So with all my strength, I pull out the oil on my backpack and ignite it. I put out the oil in my backpack, put it on my two-handed sword, and ignite it. And then try to strike one of the eyes of the scorpion.
So it's a flaming sword this time then. Okay.
That
The
is
flaming-
fancy. Okay. So I don't want to kill you. So roll a d20 on a 2, 3, 4, 5. It fails to light. On a 1, you burn yourself. Everything else, I will give you an extra d4 damage as you strike it. So first roll d20 to successfully light your torch up.
Okay.
Although we're all gamers here, this isn't a video game.
Yep.
But I appreciate the concept. So on a 6 or more, it's going to work. So roll a d20.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
All right. So now make your attack. What's your strength is 17, right? Oh, it's actually 18 something, I believe.
Okay.
18 something. So you get a total +2. So you need a 15 or more to hit.
15. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Missed.
a very cool swing of this big flaming sword, but it does miss. Next, we have looks like Holith again.
Haleth.
By the way, before Halat moves, remember I missed earlier with the sling?
Oh yes.
Actually, I accidentally hit Shandar.
Shandor. Okay.
So he's looking at you, and it goes.
Sorry, so that's it. It was an accident. Sorry.
Okay. So he says.
All right.
Holith, your turn, Holith.
All right. So I witnessed a death of one of my comrades,
Mhm.
and it was Shandor, which is a fellow half elf fighter,
Mhm.
and it sprung a flame in me
Mhm.
because we be talking. We be talking with Shandor, and I said before, between me and you, we can make a full elf. Do you know that? So we be fornicating in the down low. I'll be taking revenge for killing Shandor.
Wonderful.
So wonderful. So I turned my attention to the scorpion and tried to hit it with a mace. With me mace.
Mhm.
Yep, you need a.
What would be the weapon?
You need actually put your 16 strength. Yeah, so you need a 16 or more with your +1 weapon.
All right. So rolling.
D20.
Yeah, you need a 16 or more.
So D20.
Yeah, just one D20. Yeah.
Just one D20, not 6.
One D20.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, hit or miss, whatever I said, it's true.
Okay. Ah,
that's a miss.
nada. Okay.
Oh, I can't believe
May your
this.
elven wife smite you when you get home.
Wow, guys, the scorpion's still there. I thought he'd be dead for sure. All right, so Scorpion is going to. He's got 3 options now because Roderick just moved in.
Mhm.
So it'll be Roderick will be 5 to 6 this time.
Okay.
Roll here. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. So D6 it is. Aldrich. So needs
Yep.
13 to hit Aldrich, I believe. So 13 to hit. First pincer. Oops, what was that?
Oh, I'm dead.
That's percentage. So here's to hit. Those aren't okay. So 15. Okay, so ignore the percentage dice. So 15 to hit. So it hits you for 4 points. You still alive? You still alive? Right?
Hold on.
5 misses you. You're still up, right?
Okay, I'm gonna minus
-4 for.
or I have 5 HP.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, and here comes a pincer,
No.
and it bounces off your armor.
Nice.
That.
Okay.
Okay,
Excellent play.
Roderick, you're next.
Rich
I
kid.
lost my dagger. I don't have any magic spells that won't incinerate everybody inside of the room.
Yeah, try your luck. Go on ahead.
Fine. Not much to do. Can't retreat. Might as well attack. Kick its ass. Just a swift kick to the nads.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
Motivated by the punch.
D20.
You need a 17.
Oh,
Oh,
Look at that. All right, roll 1d2 damage. So you roll a d4 and half that.
finally a damage.
Nice. That's 2 points. So you
I'm,
fully.
I'm telling you guys,
Better-
you can
better
only
than nothing,
hurt it
better
with
than
physical attacks.
Yeah,
Better than nothing.
you guys figured out the.
Drop your
mech-
weapon.
The only-
Use your
The
fist.
only person who is dealing the most damage is the spellcaster.
I know.
and it is
You hit it. there's a-
Physically speaking.
You hit it. There's a crunch. It maneuvers towards you, brings up its pincers, and collapses.
Right.
Wow.
What
You
the?
didn't even need the +2 axe to do the
I'm
damage.
telling you guys, it was all about physical attacks. I told you that's why when I punched it, it
All
took
right,
a damage. It
give me
kicked
one
it as
second.
it died.
Give me 1 second so you guys can figure out what to do. I'll be right back.
Okay. So the
So
kick in the net.
how much
All
how much
right, there we
experience do
go.
we get for
Okay.
killing that for killing the scorpion?
Bow to me, Roderick Scorpion Killer. Ball kicker.
I will say that Roderick was motivated by the fact that like wait, I remember when Shander punched it in the face. I will kick it in the balls.
Yeah.
But, here's the thing. Thorn is under a rock, but I'm the one who's already dying.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
I know, right?
No, no,
How does
because
that make sense?
because
You know what?
he laid
I,
his
I,
hands
I
on
would be
me.
returning the 5 gabloons to Roderick.
I
I
mean,
think I think I'm far more surprised at the fact that like you guys were using fire as a weakness, but all it did was illuminate the whole damn room to show our imminent danger.
I mean, the only other thing I could have done was throw an oil flask at it, but I didn't want to risk it because like Eric says, I'm not very dexterous. I don't. I can throw an oil flask at it and then try to light it, but I don't have the
I
It might
ability.
hit Thorn instead.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually,
that's
I
my
did
plan.
it.
Throwing
Yeah.
an oil flask, but I'd
Yeah.
rather
Yeah,
put it on my
no, I mean,
sword. You know,
That's true.
I
That's
was
true.
thinking if I
Ignite it,
should do
but then again,
also a.
but then
I
again,
was also thinking of doing a Molotov attack on the
yeah,
scorpion,
that's
but
true.
based on my luck, I'm not even sure if it will hit.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if I had tried to throw that oil flask and then it smashed on Thorn, we would have had flambéed dwarf. But what can I say?
right?
Okay.
And before anything else, can I ask a question on Hail It?
Sure,
Did
go
you
ahead.
just do a did you just do a bromance anime flashback when you were
Yeah,
doing that
you did.
5 minutes ago?
Yeah, we did, and it
You
failed
did.
miserably.
And
I'm
it's
gonna hurt
canon
you.
now. Okay.
It's canon now. It's canon now based on this program. Right.
Okay. All right, Eric. So
What was
I
I
am
gonna
now
react with
Roderick
this?
the Scorpion Killer, Nad's Crusher. Got it.
Yes. Yeah. That's how you get your title. Like in a video game, start adding all your different titles.
Exactly.
You've unlocked it. Achievement unlocked.
Nat
People will
kicker.
remember it.
So how much experience do we get for killing the scorpion?
Oh yeah. Does it at least give me a new level?
Traumatic experience.
Nothing to level you up.
Dramatic experience.
No. Okay.
So amidst all of the chaos, obviously you have a dead Shandar, and you're able to get off of Thorn. You do see that now you understand that it was a nest that was in there, right? That's piled.
Yes.
And there is an old pouch that is barely there, which is probably a pouch that belonged to that guy that was pinned by the
That had been impaled. Got
spears.
it.
The fossilized guy.
And because it was so destroyed, it was really just a small patch at this point. There is a strange looking key, an iron key.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
We use it to unlock the door then.
Wait, first things first. Thorn is still pinned.
No, you guys can get it off.
Okay.
Oh,
So
we
we're
all-
working together.
We all work
Finally.
together to push that rock off of him. Finally.
Okay. Finally, we all work together and get the stone off of Thorn.
You know what? We could have done that
The
from the
power of
start.
friendship.
we could have saved Shandor if we did that.
We stand around Shandar
Why
looking
would
at
Why would you guys think about this right after I've done something? I just realized that. Gravity boots. Now this.
Yes. Well, we stand around Shandar and say, all right, who I call dibs. Okay. Call dibs on this
You
stuff.
bastards. Send my body to my wife, please. Just send my body to my wife.
Okay, got it. So we roll
No. Send the body to me.
Thorn. Who's got the most hit points left?
I do.
All right, Alan. Go pick up the key.
So
I'd be picking up.
Turn it in first.
as you pick up the key, you hear a sound behind you by the entrance.
Oh no. Okay. Turn.
You
See
turn,
where the sound emanates from.
you're relieved to see it's not another threat. It is Kark, the warrior from the Black Talon Brigade. He got your message.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
followed
yeah.
you, and he is now in the threshold of this room.
Got
And
it.
he
Okay.
sees his fallen friend Shandar.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's you now. You have to change your name then. Shit.
Standard, yeah.
Oh, so I'm Kark now, right?
You're now Kark.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh my God. Kirk, we're all dead.
Dark Stormblade.
I know
Hell
a
happened
person
here?
named Kirk.
That'd be awesome if you had like all new cosplay, just like.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
would have been.
So I'm just like looking on the room, and I'm looking at my dead body, my friend's dead body,
Use this.
and then I've looked at Halit, and then I've looked
Hey.
at the dwarf,
Okay.
and then I just pick up his sword, and then I just like stare at everybody quietly because it's just like I'm just gonna.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
like I went to Aldrich as like,
Oh.
so what happened?
Mm-hmm. All right, Aldrich, you were more worse for wear. You explained to Kark how it all went down, and then
And we were all laughing, looking back.
and I tell Kark, "Yay, a kick in the nads is the most effective way."
All I could actually think of is that now I have to send this back to his wife, knowing that I'm gonna hear an earful, knowing that like you guys have actually pulled off so many stunts with his husband.
No. Send it to me.
Caleb,
the
just for
canon
once.
event now that Haleth has revealed that.
No,
Okay.
send it to me.
Hold up the thirst of thine flesh, my brother. Hold it off. We have a comrade who just died.
All right, fine.
Now, so
Okay.
let's continue on with whatever it's like this quest that you guys decided to go on
All right.
to.
So the plate was activated. Stone fell on Thorn. Now we are looking at the bronze door. Haleth has picked up the key. All right.
Yeah, and there's some symbols on the door that look probably they're.
I try to decipher if it's anything that I can recognize.
Even with your substantial background, you don't identify it. You can tell it's a very ancient language.
Okay.
Some kind of Elvish.
Might not even be because I would recognize Elvish, with my vast stores of knowledge. So it's an ancient language that is unrecognizable. It's a bronze door, inscriptions, unrecognizable language. We have the key. We have a hole. That we can insert the key into. Kark, what is your profession?
I'm a paladin, I believe.
A fighter.
A fighter, yeah.
Okay.
A fight.
Human fighter.
So we don't have a thief in our ranks anymore. All right. Can't detect traps on the thing. All right, Haleth, what do you want to do?
Carrying his sword.
Can I still use my helm of comprehending language?
Let's see.
It's not a spoken script, right? So it's just a visual. Can it work?
You stand before a heavy, crudely made bronze door. Its surface etched with ancient symbols. You feel uneasy, as if the symbols carry the weight of forgotten warnings. Brother Haleth concentrates and activates his magic helm, and their meaning becomes clear. Beyond lies the blight of the sands, Vashkaz, a necromancer and sorcerer, slain at great sacrifice by the Kelton people. Do not be tempted by the evil trinkets within. You will bring ruin upon yourselves and upon all who still walk this world.
Okay. And Haleth explains that to us, right?
All right. So, in the words of a famous admiral, the trap.
It's a trap.
Oh, the one that looks like a
Wrong
calamari in
franchise.
the middle.
Okay. Ah,
I swear he
okay.
looks like a squid. Anyways,
All right, Aldrich, what do you think we should do? As the party leader, and
I'm not the party leader. I'm almost dead.
yeah, still,
well, you're
until
still the
you're gone,
party
you
leader,
still
really.
are.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
Anybody can do something.
Oh,
yes.
anybody? Okay. So I just shout to the guys, you use the key, take a chance, and I will use my
Wait,
my
wait, 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 wait,
last.
wait.
Oh,
Not yet, not yet. Is there any immediate threat in the area?
it's just a
You don't see
scorpion,
anything,
right?
no.
All right. Do we rest up a bit first and try to recuperate after that? Everything that happened.
You could. So in first edition D&D, you have to do a full night's rest to
Uh-huh.
recover spells
Oh, okay.
and things like that. And you don't get you get 1 hit point back. So it's way different than fighting where you get
Okay. So there's
all your hit points back.
yeah. There's okay. But at least at least
So,
I'll be able to
so
recover.
either we stay here and camp,
But
or we
at
just
least I'll be able to recover my magic spells and rememorize them, right?
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we might stand a better chance, guys, of if we rest one night, at least they'll be able to rememorize my spells so that whatever is waiting for us behind that door, I'll be able to
I'd be
quickly
having a question.
go ahead.
Yes.
Is the body of Shandor still warm?
Yeah, but remember,
I'm
this is
already
PG-13.
burning it.
Yeah, but it's full of
Actually-
poison now.
I'm actually burning it and cremating it as we speak. I already made a
Okay.
bonfire in honor. While you guys are
Okay.
doing at the camp, I'm burning my friend's body because the other friend has some other plans.
Okay. so it's agreed. We as a party take a rest so that we can recover, rememorize spells.
So
And-
I'd be having another question.
Mm,
So are we having Shandor for bonfire?
yes.
He's already being burned as we speak. Would you guys want to join me as we sit down and remember how much of an asshole he is?
Fine. Okay. Well,
I'd be throwing
Mark-
up. I would be throwing up a quick soliloquy, a quick requiem for our fallen friend Shandor, warrior,
to pyre,
friend,
burn Shandor onto
lover.
and I Haleth gives a soliloquy to remember Shandor's all great deeds, big and small. Understood.
While he's saying great
Courageous.
deeds, you have like all of the back drawings
Courageous.
of him. It's just basically him laughing at everybody
Yeah.
and laughing while everybody's in danger.
Very courageous,
Remember when
very fierce.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we can just go ahead and rest up.
Yeah, we put a pin on this right now in camp. At least rememorize the spells. Also, you Haleth, you'll be able to recover your spells as well. Aldrich, you also cast a couple of spells. You'll be able to recover yours as well. Even
This
if it's
one, yeah.
one hit point that we can recover, at least we'll have something to be ready with for going in through the door.
what
All
if
right.
Yeah, Thor.
just a thought. What if you just use your remaining? Do you still have your remaining cure light wounds before we rest?
Oh, that's
That
a
would
good
be
idea.
smart.
Yeah, mhm.
We could maximize it.
That's true.
Let's use everything.
Yep.
I'd be using my cure light wounds on the people who are currently injured at the moment.
Sounds good. Okay.
Quick question. Since Shander died, is it possible for me to actually carry his weapon? Or
Yes,
would that
I
actually
don't
Sure.
think.
Well, yeah, so you can. I think Kark has a magical electric sword. So,
Mhm.
but you can take it if you want,
Okay.
and for
Yeah.
cosplay you can
Yeah.
use it. You can hold it. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, because I'm just gonna take it. I have my own long sword, but it's just like I'm gonna take this and bring this back to his elven wife.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I would
Alright.
be taking his potion of invisibility and boots of elven kind for reasons.
Mhm.
Okay. So just go and add that to your character sheets.
Got it.
So all of you guys are going to stay inside that room and rest for basically
For one
right?
night, yes. Rememorize spells, recover hit points. I cast all the cure light wounds, and then the one night rest will at least recover one extra hit point. and then at least going into that room, we'll be armed with whatever spells we've still got. We've rememorized over the night. That's it.
Yes. So all the spells are back, and as well, Aldrich's Land Hands is back.
Yep.
So and nothing happens that evening. So that's all the good news. The bad news is that one of you thinks afterwards, wonder how the camels are doing.
Oh,
And
that's right.
somebody peeks outside, and you see, because it's morning at that point, you see this splotches of red all over the area where the camels were.
So whatever supplies we had on the camels are gone too.
Yes.
Who parked the
Alright.
camel in front of
And
the
so
tent?
we will
again?
figure out what happens next, because 2 days ride is your closest civilization, and you're
Good.
in this strange, potentially cursed spire.
That's true.
So we shall continue this next time.
All right, sounds good.
Yes.
All right, pause,
Right.
save, rest.
Pause.
Okay.
Saving memory card, slot 1.
All right, so
Control save.
all right, going back into Joel mode. Thanks so much, Eric. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you very much, Sir Eric. It's amazing.
That was fun. You guys are epic. Lots of
it-
shenanigans.
I mean, all the crazy rolls notwithstanding, we're very happy that you facilitated a game
Yeah.
that allowed us to at least be heroic and crazy at the same time.
Yep.
Yes.
And I'm happy to continue this.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty obvious halfway through your journey up the spire that we're not going to be close to being done. So we'll do the next part. We'll just schedule it when the next best time would be.
Sounds
Um,
good. Mhm.
So I don't know if we need backup characters, but
The way it's
We
going,
need a
I,
lot of people.
the way it's going, I think
The
we
way it just happens right now, I think we might, Sir Eric. I
Mhm.
think that might be the case.
yeah. Well,
I was
what I'll
fully
do.
expecting me, Roderick, to bite the bullet. Sometime this initial campaign, but what can I say?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I was gonna say was since we have 4 other characters aren't being used yet, we can always use if somebody dies, and we can let them use your character or something, right? But that's it. I mean, I think we'll just schedule it, and we have a very interesting situation now that you don't have the camels, because
Yeah,
that
we have-
changed a little bit.
And a
Like-
mention of necromancer. So
Mhm. Yeah.
that would be, I think, the worst of the worst.
Zombies.
Mhm.
Undead.
That's true.
You'll be living with
as,
the
as
undead.
Duke Nukem said, that those alien bastards shot up my ride. Okay. Anyway.
Yes. And to keep it simple,
Mm.
we only had a couple spells, but we'll start with everyone at full hit points, because I really think you guys were pretty close, and I want you guys to be a little bit fresh. So
Got it.
So
Okay.
that way you don't have to remember for our next game how many points you had. So full hit points, full spells, obviously down your fighter thief, and we'll play next time.
I'm surprised that JDM didn't connect the scorpion poison with saying every rose has its thorn. But what can I say?
I was
Thank
busy
God.
being pinned by the stone.
Yeah, I mean, I worked in Rock You Like a Hurricane. Come on. All right, that's it for tonight.
Like
ladies and
from
gentlemen.
the scorpion,
Thank
right?
you so much. All right, Ja, take us home. Take us home, Ja.
Take us away.
All right.
Kuya Joe.
Take us away. So, part 2 will be to be continued? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Yes. All right, and
And
again,
that's a wrap, guys. Thank you all so much for our very special D&D campaign. Once again, on behalf of the Timeless Gamers crew, thank you very much for Sir Erik Wahlberg for being the dungeon master of this very interesting episode that we had. So see you all.
Indeed.
See you all again next time. We will be continuing this. Hopefully before the year ends. Hopefully.
Oh, absolutely. We'll just find out when you guys are available too, but it's
Yeah.
going to happen.
So we'll talk more about that backstage. And as always, our buddies in our gamers. Our bodies and our games may go out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain. Hey,
Timeless. All
Timeless.
right. See you guys again next time.
See you
Bye.
guys.
For Shamdar.
Yeah, for
Shout out
Shandar.
my beloved elven wife. I love you.
Nad's kicker.
I love you too, Chandar.
I did